Hello guys, this is Saiteja and we are going to compare between Sony Xperia ZR and Galaxy Grand 2. So you could see that Sony Xperia ZR is having a price range of 27,880 and it's also available at a price range of 25,974, whereas the Galaxy Grand 2 is available for 22,500 rupees. Both of them are from flagship companies like Sony and Samsung. Both of them are bar form, and both are and Seda is having single SIM, whereas the Galaxy Grand 2 have dual SIM. They are they have touch cap active screens and many more features. But where we come to the Galaxy Grand 2, it's a brand new device with Android version 4.3, where and Xperia Zeta is little old device with 4.1 Jelly Bean. But it's been confirmed that it will get the update of KitKat as soon as possible. It has a Qualcomm Snapdragon S4 Pro quad-core processor, which is clocked at at 1.5 GHz dual-core quad-core Snapdragon S4 Pro, whereas the Galaxy Grand 2 just has 1.2 GHz Qualcomm Snapdragon 400, which is which is very old, and the graphics of Xperia ZR is Adreno 320, whereas for the Galaxy Grand 2, it's unspecified. User interface is TouchWiz for Galaxy Grand, as we know, and user interface for Sony Xperia Z is Xperia's UI. The Jedi is a little flop because it's just having 4.6 inches, whereas Galaxy Grand 2 is having 5.25 inches. And Galaxy Grand 2 is having something very good, as it's dust proof, waterproof, and optic contrast panel, multi-touch, up to 10 fingers supported, auto rotation, and many more things. And it also has 13 megapixel camera, whereas the secondary camera of the Galaxy Grand 2 is greater than secondary camera of Xperia ZR. Both of them are having flash, where the video recording feature is HD for the Xperia ZR, but it has a lack of HD recording in Galaxy Grand 2. The weight of Sony Xperia ZR is 138 grams, and for the Galaxy Grand 2 it's nearly very great. Again, Galaxy Grand 2 wins in its battery, whereas Xperia ZR loses in its battery. So internal memory and everything would be specified, because nobody will apply a micro SD card with 64 GB or 32 GB. Again, Zeta wins because it has a 2 GB RAM, and Galaxy Grand 2 loses because it has 1.5 GB RAM, and many other features for the Galaxy Grand 2 which are not present in Xperia ZR. But still, it's a choice between you. Galaxy Grand 2 is not having such a Galaxy Grand is a very popular mobile, and we should see what happens in the case of Galaxy Grand 2.